What up, guys? So I wanted to talk to you about some changes that are happening to the Albanian digital nomad visa. Now, it's not specifically to the visa itself, but it's with regards to taxes involved with it. Now, this is just kind of a reminder that whenever you go to apply for a digital nomad visa, to always double check the most updated tax information in addition to the application information, because oftentimes tax details change in the background and you might not realize it if the application for the visa doesn't change. And you can get yourself into some real trouble if you're not on top of the visa stuff. And that's really what happened recently with the Albania DNV. And now I've talked a lot about how I have been a huge fan of the Albania digital nomad visa because the minimum income requirement is under $10,000 annually. You can apply for it all online. It's as streamlined and straightforward and as simplistic basically as a European nomad visa gets. And up until earlier this year, if you made under $150,000, you weren't taxed. And if you made over $150,000, then there's like a 15% tax on that. For a lot of people, that was great. It's like, okay, they just made less than 150K, went there, paid their same U.S. taxes, but, pretty straightforward. However, in April of this year, Albania just passed some massive changes to how taxes are done. And it's one of the biggest fluctuations in a way. The new law states that if you earn up to $149,732, you will be taxed 15%. So gone are the days where if you made under that, you didn't have to pay any tax to Albania. Now you're paying 15% tax. Now, plenty of other European nations will charge an income tax. I mean, Portugal, Spain, you're going to do that in like Greece. Plenty of other locations do. The biggest problem, though, is Albania does not have a tax treaty with the United States. So this is 15% on top of whatever you'll pay to the United States. So let's say you're paying, 25. Maybe you got some write-offs and you're paying 25%. Boom, you are instantly paying 40% of your income to taxes now that Albania has implemented this. And if you make over the $150,000 threshold, you'll be charged 23% interest. And so it's just, I don't remember the exact website I was reading, but they were polling people and they said 96% of the people that they polled said, we're out. Like, it's pointless. Why are we're not going to stay. We're going to be double taxed. And see, there are two ways to kill a digital nomad visa. The first is to just pull the plug, delete it, say we're not doing this anymore. The second is to start really screwing with how it taxes you. And quite frankly, this is a potential killer for the Albania digital nomad visa. This was one of my favorite European visas. But and I was seriously looking at it because, income, it was very affordable all the way around, except my dog, which is a pit bull, which is great. Everything was kind of, looking in that direction, but then I'm not paying double taxes. That kills any kind of financial benefit that it brings with it. So I'm not really sure what the government officials in Albania are looking at. Maybe they just assume that everyone's going to stay and they're like, oh, we'll get some extra tax money. No. This will kill. This will kill that digital nomad visa. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they change some of this, if this gets tweaked or something like that, because they will see such a massive drop-off. And this is going to affect all the communities, like whether it's beachfront, whether it's the capital. This is going to affect all the communities that have welcomed in expats and immigrants and, just people, digital nomads. They're all going to leave. And so you're going to have tens of thousands of suddenly vacant properties. And so this is going to be more detrimental, I think, in the long run. So hopefully they pull it back, they change it, or they just get rid of this whole thing. But for now, I went from highly recommending the Albania digital nomad visa to highly saying don't do it because you will be double taxed. So anyways, I just wanted to keep you guys up to date because I just came across this, even though, I mean, this happened, 2 months ago, but again, I don't check all tax information all the time, but I just did, and there you go. So I just want to keep you up to date so you can make the best and most informed decision for yourself. But anyways, like, subscribe, do that good stuff, and I will just catch you guys later.